Hey YouTube, I did something crazy this weekend. I switched to the Panasonic GH5. That's right. But last year I've been shooting with Sony's A63 and A6500, and I decided that this year it was time for a little bit more. So I made the jump to the GH5 Lumix family, and I am so happy that I did. No buyer's remorse, no frustration. No, I wish I hadn't have done that. I am so excited. I'm filming with it right now. Otherwise, I'd be showing it to you. And I'm using the Panasonic 12 to 35 Lumix lens, the f2.8, the version 2 of that. So, here we go. I want to give you a few quick tipping points for me that helped me make the jump. And if you're like me and you're wanting to get a little bit more serious about film, short films, videography, wedding shoots, commercial shoots, whatever it may be, this may be really helpful for you as well, okay? I hate long reviews, so I'm going to go as quickly as I can to give you some of my top selling points for this camera. No overheating, number one. Oh gosh, love it. Number two, the battery life is night and day difference, guys. I had to keep 5 or 6 batteries fully charged at all times with my Sony. With this GH5, I only need 2 batteries for a full day of shooting, and that's a full day of shooting. If it wasn't, you know, like a full day of non-stop shooting, 1 battery would be just fine. Love the battery life. Number 3, dual card slots on the side of the camera instead of the bottom like the Sony's. I love having them on the sides. It's so easily accessible. I don't have to take them off my gimbal or my tripod to get to them, to take them out or swap them out. I just take them off right on the side. It got really crazy having to take everything off the gimbal, take it out, then rebalance it, put it back on, and reframe my shots. I love having it easily accessible on the side. Way to go, Panasonic. Number 4, waveforms in camera. Now I don't have to worry about getting an external monitor because all I could get with Sony was the histogram. The waveform is so much better, so much more fun for me to work with. Way to go, Panasonic. Number 5, IBIS, easy to use custom menu, and 10 customizable buttons. Oh my gosh, blows anything that Sony has out of the water. And by the way, the image stabilization, the in-body stabilization on this, Sony cannot touch it. A lot of times you won't even need a rig or a gimbal if you know how to walk with a camera, because the stabilization is amazing, guys. Number 6, Cinema 4K and 4K 60. Now I can get some great slow-mo in 4K. And the Cinema 4K codec, the frame rates, the quality of the image is just so much better. And I will add, with Sony, it always felt very digital and flat. This GH5 camera has so much more of an organic and softer image feel. It's a little bit more three-dimensional. I had heard some things about that, but after seeing the images and the footage that I've shot for myself, can't say enough good about it, guys. Huge tipping point. Number 7, 10-bit color, V-Log, and better color science out of the camera, especially when it comes to skin tones. Guys, whew, that 10-bit color is amazing if you are a color grading enthusiast. It's just awesome. The V-Log is so much more fun to work with than the S-Log 2. And with the 10-bit, I've got no banding at all. I love the log settings. I love the 10-bit. And I just love the camera color itself right out of the camera, out of the box. It's great. Number 8, and this is my favorite, the bright display screen on the camera. When I was shooting 4K on Sony's, the 4K would drain the battery, and it would put a strain on the image, so they would lower the image display, and it was almost like shooting on a black screen when you're in the middle of the daylight. I don't have to worry about that anymore. I don't have to worry about getting an external monitor because this screen is so bright and easy to see in the daylight. And I know for some of you are like, oh, but Jacob, there's so many Sony workarounds. Yes, there are. But I'm so tired of looking for workarounds. I want a feature-rich camera body that is indestructible and a tank for where I'm going with my film journey, okay? If you have any questions or comments, please post them in the comment section below. If any of these helped, great. Nothing against Sony, but man, the GH5, way to go, guys. Way to go. Panasonic knocked it out of the park. Couple of quick fears that I had that I'm not worried about. The autofocus. Not worried about it at all. Not worried about it. It's great. All the shots I use line up great. Never had a problem with it. I will say this though in closing. If you just want a camera for vlogging, do not get the GH5. You're spending so much more money on features you're never going to need. If you just want to vlog, the A63 and A65 are amazing and the autofocus is awesome. But for what I want to do, the GH5 shoots my needs. Okay? I'm going to show you some quick footage we shot. It's handheld in vlog that we graded, a little bit of a color grade. Hope you enjoy it. And hey, it's 2018. Subscribe to the channel because it's going to be a great year.